For my bread pudding, you will need 2 cups of granulated sugar, 5 large eggs, 2 cups of milk, and 3 teaspoons of vanilla, which I'm just going to eyeball because we all do it. We're going to whisk this together thoroughly. And we're going to spill it. We're going to set this aside and move on to the bread. I have a 9x13 pan that I sprayed with some coconut oil spray. Now you can use a crusty loaf of bread, you can use several day old bread, really you can use anything as long as it doesn't have any flavor. Trust me, one time I made this with garlic bread unknowingly. Yeah, I did. Go ahead, finish laughing, I'm waiting. I have a whole bunch of dinner rolls we didn't get used up for Christmas. You need 4 cups cubed. Now this is not rocket science. I'm going to use one of these rolls as 1 cup. So I'm just going to tear up 4 of these rolls. You can cube them up, whichever you choose. And that is what I'm going to do to get my bread into my pan. My family will do nearly anything for my bread pudding, so I try to use that to good use in my favor. My original recipe that is linked in the description box below has it listed as an eggnog spiced bread pudding. I just chose to leave my eggnog spices out, and it's listed in there the optional ingredients that will make it taste like an eggnog with a little bit of an eggnog sauce. I have heavy cream in the fridge, and my husband loves a little heavy cream poured over his, so I'll save him some for my next recipe for that. So here we go. You ready for that? There we go. We are going to pour this mixture over it, just as evenly as you can. We're just going to smush it down. And our last component is super easy, but you're going to let this soak only long enough to get your last component made. I don't soak for a really long time, so some recipes call for you to soak them. I've even seen them to soak overnight, which just is weird to me, but that's driving me nuts. I can't get it flipped over. All right, now on to the next. In this bowl, you will need 1/2 of a stick or 1/4 cup super softened butter, and you will need 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar. We're going to mix this together a bit here. It seems a little crazy. Trust me. Just trust. I'm going to get this all mixed up. I mean, it'll get to the point that you can't even see where the butter is, Just give it a little extra mixing time to make sure we get everything as combined as possible. All right, are you ready? Pull your pan back over here. And I'm going in for the hands, guys. Take my wedding rings off because I don't need all this crud in there. All right. And let's just sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Nice and generous over this baby. My husband's going to be so excited. He had to work last night, so he's resting and he'll wake up to bread pudding for dessert. By the time you see this, the Eagles will have won or lose today. Pray that they're going to win today. Be a happy guy. All right, pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes, give or take. And